I would just like to start this video off with saying thank you for clicking on this video, because you're taking time out of your day to see how somebody else's life is. Appreciate you guys a lot. So whoever you are clicking on this video, I appreciate you guys. And before we get into this video, if you guys are new and would like to subscribe and drop a like, that'll help my channel grow and I'd very muchly appreciate it. We are going to talk about where I have been, why I haven't been posting, why I haven't really been like checking comments, answering you guys back as best as I could have been. Like just what happened. I was really consistent with it, So without further ado, let's get into the video. Last summer, I really was on it. If you guys know, I was streaming every day. Like I was trying to upload as much content as I could. I was mainly streaming a lot. I really wanted to stream because when I was in my streams, I didn't think about the world. I didn't think about anything else except for interacting one-on-one with my new viewers or new future subscribers. You know what I mean? I was really focused on helping other people. Really, like, what I love to do is help other people. I'm making this video because maybe this video will help you understand a little bit more about myself. You know what I mean? So we can so you guys really know who I am on a deeper level, because I'm gonna be honest, I did YouTube, I wasn't being myself, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a big thing, is being yourself in your YouTube videos. Not all videos, but some, you know what I mean? And those videos I was myself ended up doing a lot better because I was myself, you know what I mean? Obviously, but I was chasing in general trends, you know what I mean? Just that, I didn't really, I don't know, you know what I mean? I didn't really upload what I really wanted to. I was just following, everyone was that. I was just following the trends, you know what I mean? Not even really the trends. I was just following something else. I don't know what it was. Last summer, I was really on it, and you guys know we were about to build my dream gaming setup. I've been working my ass off at work, I was streaming a lot, and I was like, okay, it's time to take this to the next step, I made a deal with you guys. Once I hit 2K subs, I was gonna buy my dream $2,000 gaming setup and streaming setup. And so, I'm not gonna lie, I bought all of that stuff before 2K subs. I was like, we're 100 around the corner, you know what I mean? I'm gonna surprise them early with this great dream setup, you know what I mean? I really want it. I really want to work at it. And so we're gonna take this leap of faith, and I'm gonna change this and try to make it to the next level. And so I go out there and buy the best PC I could. Can't remember everything that was in it. So I bought my whole new dreaming setup. I had 2 monitors at the time, a new keyboard, new actual mic, good things, making it to the next level. And at the time, I was having some problems at home. I really was. I was having some problems at home. I didn't like the way my parents ran things. I've always been a very independent person, and your parents aren't supposed to be your friend, and you know what I mean? They were really just guiding me for my future, you know what I mean? They were really hard on me because they saw what I could do. You know what I mean? They really saw what I was capable of. So they pushed me to my capabilities with everything, you know what I mean? It was rough because you have siblings, you know how it is, you feel like other kids get treated differently in the home. That's how I felt. I was the middle child, so I was like, damn, I get all the shit because I'm the middle child, you know what I mean? And no, that's not true. Your parents love you, all of y'all, unconditionally, equally. They would die for any of y'all, you know what I mean? But with my mind at the time, I'm just very immature thinking about it. Damn, she's so overprotective. I'm 17, grow up, you know what I mean? But she did it because she loved me. She didn't want me out past 10 because she knew what came out past 10, you know what I mean? She knows the world, and how my mom looked at it, boys shouldn't be able to just run the streets whenever they want, because if you look at it guys do. Guys get to leave whenever they want. They do all this, and she believed in equal. Girls don't do that, you know what I mean? Girls get treated differently than guys. Guys are able to do whatever they want, honestly, whenever they want, depending on the parent. Not everyone, you know what I mean? But me and my brother, we were just why don't we get to do what our friends Bryce and Dawson get to do? Go right by, you know what I mean? And it was just her really caring about us, and we're all equal children. We all need to be treated safely, loved, you know what I mean? She cares about all of us, and just because we were boys, we couldn't just do whatever we wanted. Something I had to realize. I was having some home problems. Everyone has home problems. No family is perfect. It got to a point where I just snapped, you know what I mean? It just got to a point where I snapped. I let all that anger out on my mom. And I'm sorry. I really am. And me and my mom, we are way, 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 way better. If you do watch this video, Mom, I love you. A little hard to talk about, you know. But I love you, and I love all the family. I love everybody. But I remember the exact day I asked to go hang out with my friends, and I was working all week, streaming, like I was really tired, like I just pulled like a double at Sonic, like I wanted that money, you know what I mean? To go hang out with my friends, and she said no, and I was like, Mom, like I don't do anything, like I work, and then she's like, it's too late, like you can go hang out with them tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like, so mad at that after that I was like, fine, I'm not talking to you, you know what I mean? And I remember the next day, something else that was just a really big breaking point. My brain honestly blocked it out because I think it just hit me so hard I can't even remember. Honestly, I can't, because I lost my shit to my mom. Like I spam text her, I was like, I'm not coming home, I'm not doing this. And I don't have the same phone number anymore, the same phone, so I can't, you know, go back and look, and just was like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not coming home, like you can't tell me what to do. I'm almost 18, I'm doing this by myself, you know what I mean? I told my wrestling coach about it, and I was like, Coach Murray, like I'm not going home. My mom's so controlling, like I can't live there anymore. Like I'm gonna kill myself if I keep living there. Because like honestly, that's how I felt. Like I just felt really alone. I really did. I just felt really alone. Instead of talking to my mom about those things and talking to my family about those things, I bottled it up, because like that's just how I do things. I bottle things up, and that's something I'm trying to work on more, is my bottling up of emotions. I was at school and I texted my mom, and I can't remember what the snapping point was. You know, it was just so, it just hit me so hard. I snapped that day, and I remember just being at school. I can't, like my brain just won't remember it, and that's okay. Sometimes your brain pulls out things that you don't need to remember, you know what I mean? And I just remember losing my shit to my mom at school. And she wasn't at school, it was over text. And I told her, I was like, I'm not coming home. There's nothing you can do. I'm 17-year-old, call the cops. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not coming home. I'm almost 18. I'm not coming home. Coach Murray, you know, he was like, hey, can you come to my classroom? So I went to my coach's classroom. And, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm not going home. Like, I was like laughing about it. I was like, my coach, he was just listening, you know what I mean? He was just listening. And then he's like, all right, okay, well, let's just go to the office. Let's go talk to Miss Shelton, see what we can do. And so I was like, okay. So me and my coach we go into the office, and we were about to walk into the counselor's office. And then my mom was sitting in there. And I looked at Coach Murray like, wow, you just betrayed me. You know what I mean? Like, wow. I was like, and then so, you know, I sat in there like laughing. Like I went in there like it was a joke. I was just like, psh, like I'm not coming. Like that's how I was to my mother. And many of you don't know this. If you know me personally, you know I was adopted. My mom chose me. I went through 19 foster homes, some really rough stuff. I'll go over my life story some other video if you guys want to hear that. Comment down below. But I went in there and I was joking. I really was. My mom, I've never ever seen my mom cry like that. Like ever. And at the time, like it didn't affect me because I was so emotionally triggered. I was so emotionally triggered that my own mom was bawling for me to stay, that I didn't even realize it. She was like, don't do this, Aaron. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she was begging for me. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm leaving. I'm tired of this shit. Every time I'm in that house, I want to kill myself. I get anxiety every time. Like, I really did. That's how I did feel. You know what I mean? And like, those were my problems that I didn't want to help myself with. Because I was so busy distracting myself with everything. I distracted myself with my partner. I distracted myself with YouTube. I distracted myself by killing myself every fucking day in the gym. Every fucking day, multiple times a day. There was no time for mental health. It was all distractions. All. We're sitting in the office and my mom is bawling, you know, and I'm just like, fuck you, I don't care. And I remember she let go. She let go. And I think that's what she had to do, because putting myself in her shoes, if I really love my kid and I try to do everything for them, you know, and you thought you did do everything for them, and for them to just like, you're not, I don't know. she thought she was doing everything for me and helping me, but I wasn't real with my mom, with my emotions, and I bottled a lot of shit up with my mom. And so I didn't get a lot of that year. This past year has really affected me a lot, because now I'm never going to get to be in the same house with my mom all the time and have her cook for me and ask her how her day is every day and just check on her. And I'm back. I had to just take a second. So I wasn't very real with my mom. That's what I'm trying to get to. I wasn't real with my mom. I bottled up all my emotions, and instead of me trying to reach to my mother for help, I just bottled it up. And I really think that's what pushed me away too, is not being real with my mom. You know, my mom wasn't able to be there for me mentally, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't allow myself to be that vulnerable, because I'm a very vulnerable person. I hate showing my vulnerability, but like I do, honestly, and some people know that. Like I am very vulnerable, you know what I mean? And that's okay, you know what I mean? So yeah, I wasn't able to be vulnerable with my mom, and you know, we got in that big fight, and I didn't go home. And I got to learn all those experiences for myself, of money, how to not buy stupid shit I don't need, how to save money while paying for things that I need to live, you know what I mean? How to just like be how life works, you know what I mean? And I just got an early taste of it, and that's okay. And that's helping me grow as a person and be better as a person. Now looking back, I needed those life experiences, you know what I mean? But I wasn't too alone, you know what I mean? I had 3 people that really stuck by my side through everything. And those 3 people, I want to thank you. You guys are the realest like people like out there. Like I had a lot of people, but these 3 really made sure I showed up to school, made sure I ate, made sure I was like happy, you know what I mean? They really checked up on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna just like give them a shout out, because like for real, Brayla, Cole, Lexi, thank you guys. Like I love y'all for real, like so much, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would probably be dead. Like honestly, I really would, just because of how my mindset was with a lot of things, and I bottled it up. Thank you for keeping me afloat. You guys always, you know, get up, go to school, Aaron, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? No one really told me to go, you know what I mean? So I could have just been a fucking bum, you know what I mean? I still had that guidance, like a different age, you know what I mean? Like we were learning together. All 3 of us were learning together, and that's how life is. You're gonna learn together with people. You're gonna learn from your parents, your friends, your family. You're gonna learn just in general. So yeah, and I'm not gonna go through, you know, everything I experienced, but I had a lot of trials and tribulations of like with relationships, with losing people, and really felt like when I did lose like my partner, like I really did fall into a deep depression. And that's another reason I stopped doing YouTube, because like I had these goals still moving out, right? I just put them aside. I had to get myself a little bit, I had to get comfortable. And so, you know, I was grinding, get comfortable to do it, but I kind of put all my energy onto my partner, you know what I mean? Being honest, I really did. I put my partner first over everything. And it's okay to put your partner first over some things, you know what I mean? But you can't put them over everything, because that's all the time. I put her over myself, and I'm realizing that now. Realizing that is like gonna help me like, you know, grow. And like I feel it. Like I'm not healed completely, you know what I mean, with everything. And so like, but I'm growing. I can see myself growing, you know what I mean? I'm making this YouTube video right now so you guys can get a little bit more in depth of like what happened to me. I'm not blaming her. This is not blaming her at all. No hate. Like she's a great person, you know what I mean? Like it was myself. And I low-key feel like she knew that too. I honestly really do. She knew I didn't put myself first over everything. And I put her first over everything. And, you know, that could be why she left. There was a lot of different reasons, you know what I mean? Those are her reasonings. I'm going to respect those, you know what I mean? But I'm thankful she did. Now, like, it took a long time to get to where I am now. Because I lost myself every time I lost her. Every time I lost her, I lost myself. And I'd fall into drugs, I'd fall into alcohol, and then you can't do that. Because at the time I thought it was helping, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm, you know, fuck this, fuck her, you know what I mean? But no, like, you can't do that. Like, it fucks with your brain so much to not go deeper into your emotions. Because back, like I said, bottling things up, not getting into, not being like with my mind, instead of like working through these emotions and trying to heal from them properly, I leaned towards drugs and alcohol. And at the time I didn't realize, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. I use those as distractions as well. And I really lost myself. I really did. I lost myself heavy multiple times. I was just lost. And I haven't found myself yet. Honestly, I haven't found myself. But I can feel myself growing. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, like, my mindset about a lot of these things have changed a lot. You know what I mean? Like, you can't dwell on the past, because all we have is the future. And this past year could have been an amazing year for growth. Like, I could have, you know, done something, but instead I got lazy. You know what I mean? I just got lazy and just didn't really care, didn't have the right mindset about it. But, you know, coming into it now, I'm feeling good about it. I'm going to try to upload when I can, you know, just start off small, start off slow, don't overdo it, because that's the one thing I did. I'd always overdo it. I'd try to push out so much content as fast as I could. It wasn't really that good, you know what I mean? It wasn't very enjoyable to watch. I wasn't able to, like, be myself as much in videos, and that's what you need to be able to do, because with YouTube, you're trying to connect with somebody through, like, you're connecting with somebody through a screen. Like, you guys are seeing me for me right now. I'm being very vulnerable to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being real with you guys is what I'm trying to say. And having real people around your life is what's going to help you grow, because they will tell you right from wrong, and they're going to be blunt with you. Someone's like, you're fucking dumb for, like, doing a drug. I would rather have that kind of friend than have one that's like, shit, you trying to go do it again this weekend? You know what I mean? I would much rather have one of those friends. I know this video was probably all over the place, and it was just a little bit about what happened to me, and, you know, there's a lot more to it, and I don't want you guys to sit here forever. I'm learning. I've learned so much, and I want to keep learning. I want to keep that knowledge coming in, you know what I mean? So, and I'm taking time for myself. A little bit since that last clip. I just want to say that this video is a big stepping point for me mentally, because I let out a lot today by saying that, and talking to you guys unbottled so many emotions about my story that I really did. Like, I cried. I cried like 5 times today because of just how much, like, pain, like, I had bottled up about the past, about relations, about not having that time with my family, and, like, all the missed time with my mom and my siblings. And that's okay, because I have time now. Time to grow with them, grow as a person individually, grow with God, grow to be the man God wants me to be. You know, if you're listening to this and you made it to the very end, I want to say thank you to you for giving 20 minutes, however long this video is, giving your time to hear my story. And I hope it helped you in some way. If it did, if it helped you that, you know, we need to start spending time with more family, because we don't have them forever. Family and friends, we don't have them forever. We're not on this earth forever. And some people don't realize that. Like, every day is a blessing. Every day you wake up, that is a blessing from God. And if you don't believe in religion, I'm not going to shame you on that or anything. That's your beliefs. That's your business. You know what I'm saying? But those are my beliefs, and I stick by my beliefs. So don't be flaming me for that. You know what I mean? I'm not flaming you for your beliefs, so don't flame me. So anyways, I just appreciate all of y'all for clicking on this video, and I'm going to try to upload some more, you know, just upload when I think is necessary. So could be a couple days, could be a week. Just make sure to turn post noties on, boy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.